Hey fan, Zach Vanderbeek here. I just wanted to let you into my shop here. We get a lot of questions about certain things on the car, and I wanted to kind of take this time over the winter to make a few videos and give you a few shots of different things on the car, and so you guys can better understand what goes on in these USMTS modifieds. I wanted to start here by showing you guys the quick changer and one of the more simple adjustments we can make on these race cars. To some racers this might seem pretty simple, and you know what goes on under there, but I wanted to kind of show the fans just one of the adjustments we can make to these race cars to control drivability and handling of the race cars. It's not just all about what RPMs we want to turn. So right now we can go look at some gears on the bench, and I wanted to show you guys a couple of the gears that we use here. Most of you know what a gear looks like. This is the gears that we put in the back side of the quick change. That's how we tune for our gear ratio. So big gear always goes on top, small gear on the bottom. If you flip-flop them, you're not going to get out of the pits very easy. So I've seen it done. You know who you are, but right now I can kind of show you how we change them and how that all works.
Hey everybody, my name's Chris. I travel with Zach as much as I possibly can. One of my jobs with the car is take care of the gears when it comes in off the track and we want to make a change. So here we're back at the rear cover of the quick change we're in. This year we switched to Tiger quick change, which has been a good change for the team. 10 bolts on the back, real quick. Show you how they come off. These bolts have been pre-loosened, so normally it would be a little tougher than this. Also in the pits, I would generally have gloves on or a rag because it gets pretty hot back here and it's easy to burn your fingers when you take these gears out of the case. So we've got our pan here, out comes the fluid. Move the panel over to the side, you can see the gears, big gear on top, little gear on the bottom. Simply pull the gears out, put them in the drain tray. Zach's got his next selection of gears going in, depending on the feel he's looking to get from the car, whether it's working on the RPM band or just helping the handling. The cap goes back on, 10 bolts go back on. Want to make sure to not go too fast, because there's nothing worse than stripping a thread right before you're going to go out to the feature. That's all it takes. We can show you on the back. We've got a hydraulic pump that we use to put fluid back into the rear end with an attachment on the back, and in 4 or 5 minutes you're back out on the track. Alright, here we are at the back of the car again. Got the hose with the fluid attached to our fitting. We just use a simple implement fitting to make this quick and easy. And from Zach racing so many times a year, we've got it down to a science. 8 pumps. Did you find yourselves counting along? Possibly. It's easy to do. So we've got that filled. Comes off just like that. Take a rag, clean that up, we're out on the track.
We're at the back of the car now, where one other final adjustment we make before we go out on the racetrack as a must is put fuel in the car. So we're at the fuel cell now. Me and Chris are going to talk to you about how we do that.
This is how we measure the fuel, common dipstick. It's essentially a ruler. Since there's no gas gauge for the fuel cell, we have to measure. What you might not be able to see on the camera are these little 1-inch marks. So when I'm going to check the fuel comes up to here, quickly evaporates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next thing I want to know from Zach is, Zach, how many inches do you want in the fuel cell of fuel load? And Zach, what helps you determine how much fuel I'm putting in?
Typically when I'm scaling the race car, I set the fuel load based on what I want to end the feature with. So whether it's 6 inches, 7 inches, Obviously this is after the feature from Houston, so you know we're right around that 6 to 7 inch point, and that's set for optimal rear percentage and balance of the race car. So we just that's how we tune that.
Cool. So typically your longer races will run sometimes a 50 lap feature or more, and at that point we're basically forced to basically fill the fuel cell all the way to the top. And for those of you that don't know, you can see this is a pretty heavy duty unit. This has a rubber bladder inside it. It has foam baffling. That's just in case Zach takes a real hard hit in the back. Fuel load doesn't explode, cause a big fire. That helps keep him safe, other drivers safe, and also the track workers in case they have to come out and assist. So that's about it for the fuel load. I pretty much put the cover back on and he's ready to go do work.
Thank you guys for stopping by. We look forward to sharing more videos with you. We showcase a couple of the key parts of going out on the racetrack with putting fuel in the car and changing the gears. Thanks to my suppliers, Fuel Safe Racing Cells, safe, dependable product, user-friendly, Tiger Quick Change, you know, super product, never had any issues with their stuff, bulletproof. Check those guys out on the web, and we look forward to seeing you at the track.
Remember guys, you can find Zach on Twitter, @ZachVanderbeek. You can find him on Facebook, where you'll find our videos at facebook.com/ZachVanderbeek Racing, and you can find Zach on the web at ZachVanderbeek.com. Thanks for coming by. See you soon.